We've got the sleeper and the queen, and what I'm immediately getting is kind of really difficult. It feels like a kid in a coma. That feels really big. It feels like I'm in a country that is not so typically represented, like in the cards we usually see kings and queens and blah blah blah. This feels like different. It feels like older than established kingdoms. We're going way back here. Kid in a coma, what's going on? You're coming in as queen energy, and this is coming in as your child. What's going on with this? There's the child reflected again. You and the oneness. This kid in the coma is really tricky. You're holding vigil, holding vigil. People think this child is like dead and have lost hope on this child. This is a daughter, and she seems like she may be about 5 or 6 years old. It seems like there's an accident that's happened. What's going on? You think she'll come out of it. I don't know if she does or not, but she's 5. This has happened for a while. This is going on for a while now. Here you are, understanding the fire. There's vigils going on. There's sacred music being played. I'm getting something. This feels very, very. Sounds crazy. It's not in the cards. It's in the ether. This feels like almost like Australian, Aborigine, that kind of thing. Very indigenous, very native. It does feel. That's what it feels like. It feels like before people settled Australia. It feels like everything was concerned. There was music played. I see this and I get didgeridoo, which is a weird thing to get. I'm not getting in the way of this. I'm not explaining anymore. Let's get in deeper what's going on. This is big concern. This is sacred fires held over and over and over and over. This child has been sick for a long time. She's in a coma. There's something interesting. It feels like something has like gotten, there's a poison that has come through. And it's not anything that anybody has done anything malice, and it doesn't even feel like snake bite. It feels like a child would explore and eat the wrong thing, eat the wrong fruit, the wrong leaf, the wrong berry. I don't know what in the heck. I don't know my Australia landscape well enough. This is what we're getting. Wild. Climbing trees and eating things. She was just with the other children of the tribe. Yes. She's just with the other children of the tribe, climbing trees. They're the ones that are playing the music for her. Playing. You're holding vigil. They don't think she'll recover. She ate something super, super poisonous that she wasn't supposed to eat. Scary. This has been a while. This has been several months. You're going in on at least 3-4 months here, maybe even more than that, where this person's been in a sleep state. There is an older sister. There's big guilt for the older sister. So you have a mom and 2 girls for sure right now. The older sister feels bad. The older sister has a lot of guilt going on. Something about this where she's offered something to this one that's the sleeper now. I think she had the idea, let's go climb, let's go play here. And she should have been a little bit more looking out for her sister. You're busy doing the things that would be the jobs of the mother of that time. You have enough work going on. Enough work going on. This goes through the whole season. This feels like this happens in the middle of summer, early summer. It goes on through the fall. This is a season where it should have been spring and things would have been great. So if we're talking in calendar, modern calendar, it'd be like May, June, July, August, September, October. What happens in October? Everything becomes falling to the earth. The things start falling to the earth. Bark starts peeling off of trees. Things in their season become more available. What happens there? There's a gathering of anything that you can do as a healer, as a mother you're trying to do. People are still holding this musical vigil of whatever this is. You're offering up to whatever is the gods of the time. You're making offerings. You're burning wood, making stuff like, you're offering up whatever you can offer to the gods to bring this child back. Still she sleeps. May, June, July, August, September, October. The father isn't very much around, and I think that's the nature of the men in this particular tribe in this particular time. They aren't very much around, so this is a time where the women would have had to take over and be doing things while the men were off doing something else. I don't know if they're trading, I don't know if they're hunting. I have no fucking clue because they don't even read in this regular Anglo way right now. This is hunting. They're off hunting, so they have plenty for all. They're off doing the work that they do as a team. They're off hunting. And there is something you need them to find. There's something that needs to be in the tea, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. There's something that if you keep trying to appease the gods and you're taking care to hydrate this sleeper, it's very, very much you're hydrating the sleeper, and there's something that needs to be in the tea. There's something she ate, and there's something that needs to be in the tea to pull her out of it. She's been there a long time. May, June, July, August, September, October. What happens in October? There's an exchange. There's a traveling over a river of a sort. I wish I knew geography better. There's an exchange of a sort when traveling over a river, and it seems like there is something that is obtained that goes into a tea or a distillation that is fluid that goes through that will wake her. It helps wake her. I don't know if it's just so foul tasting or so like a mint would be something like this, but I have no idea. But it does pierce through. It pierces through. The one that's been away for so long, you've been waiting. Finally. Okay. End of October, going in November. She is going to wake up. But it's slow. I don't think she knows where she's at. She's been out so long, everybody feels foreign to her. Very, very defensive. Very like, her mind is not her own just yet. This crazy tea drink, whatever it is, I think it somehow creates delusions or has some psychotropic quality. I don't know. It just makes her super like defending for a while. You're excited about this, even if she is acting a little bit batshit. You know your daughter. Life renewed comes through. The truth of it is the life renewed comes through. She does come through. It takes her a while to get back to where her mind understands who you are, who her sister is, who her tribe is. There's a fairness in this. There's a lesson for the whole tribe in this. The whole tribe has gone to a huge extent holding vigils, doing what they do to exercise their own faith, to offer up to the gods, to try and save this precious one. And here we have the queen come through again. Queen here. This energy comes through again. This is like unwavering faith or strength about this child is not lost. She's returned. The next season is very, very happy. Something about somebody that's a village elder type of person comes forward and brings honor to you and to your whole family and your whole tribe. This is somebody that would not just be the elder of your particular family group or family tribe. This is over many tribes, this one. He comes forward and he brings something that honors this. This is something that you guys have had to figure out and discover. There's a lot of discoveries in how you practice music and how you practice healing with sound, in how you make your offerings up, and also something about the men who went out doing the hunting and doing the trading. There's huge celebration going forward. This whole experience has taken almost a 2-year period to bring it back into order. Very happy father of this, but more happy the women of the tribe who were left behind while they were out seeking whatever it was. There's prosperity that comes forward because of this. There's reflections on the past that are never outgrown. The daughter is here. The older daughter is here. Very, very wise. Very, very changed. I think that she doesn't travel as lightly through life anymore. She feels like really, really guilty about what happened, and she felt like she should have been more on guard, so she never wants to be careless in that way again. And I think she has trouble in getting close to people, the oldest daughter. An inflated sense of responsibility that will carry with her life after life. You understand this about her. You can't really shift that out. She will go through her lessons about this. The child that is lost and returns, she has this lesson, but the return is quite significant. She'll be one that is actually quite playful. In current, she'll be one that is a playful child. Always will have a little bit of, since she bridged the realms for such a long time, there's a sense of play that will always be with her life after life. The mother energy that comes through here, the very, very stalwart is what I'm getting. The very, very true to the faith stalwart. These are very, very religious terms, but your religion isn't one that I could identify. But you knew what you knew what you believed about your creator, your maker, your God, and your children. You knew it, you don't doubt it, and you don't doubt it still. You know whatever it is. Your faith in the divine knowing and in the divine having something that is better, and your way of believing in hope is very strongly in you. It's probably tested life after life, but you keep returning with faith. This sense of connection here with the one is strongly, and the flame never goes out with you. What you do, the way you stand in your belief in the connection to the divine will inspire life after life, and it will motivate others around you to do what needs done, to seek out their own truth. This is showing me that there is a third child on the way in this particular lifetime, an unexpected third that comes after this whole situation happens. A boy child. It's like a whole different kind of thing. And you're kind of relieved that the child's a boy, because then you can let him go with his dad a little bit, and you don't have to worry so much, because there's going to be a definite role for him to go hunting, for him to go doing things, but you're not so worried. You feel like because you got through this earlier time that you won't be challenged in such a way again. And I think that's the truth of it. There's a little bit of more safety, more protection. There's somebody else around besides just who is your partner to help protect and who has been there before. So you bring a boy through. This is a sense of completion for you. You see yourself in your mother's steps. There's something about a very well-worn path that your mother walked, and you see yourself in those steps. You see yourself, you understand your mother a little bit more because of this, because of the whole going on. You see yourself in your mother's steps a little bit more in whatever she did. And this feels like, you wouldn't have called it profession, but as in calling, you see yourself in her steps. You're going to follow her calling a little bit more too. There's wisdom in that. There's something about this, and also the tea and the smoke. I don't know what that's about. I have no, what I'm getting. Fires, old smoldering fires, ashes, and what the ash is used for. What I'm getting is fires, and the water and the smoke that comes through, and how this would be through. If it were Native American culture, which it isn't, but if it were Native American culture, it would be something kind of like a sweat lodge type of a thing. It would be something where you go and you do something that is sacred with the smoke, with the healing. This is something that your mother did. It's something you know how to do. It's something you'll have knowledge of how to heal, how to help, and how the alchemy of smoke, slow breathing, and inhaling something is really quite a potent thing for healing, slowing it down. This is medicine of air quality and medicine of liquid. I don't know what this is about. Anything else? What happens beyond? You hunker down in this particular, after the boy is born, you hunker down. He's off doing a lot of ambitious stuff. Very happy. I think you live to be kind of old for that particular time frame, which I would have no guess of what it is. These are coming through as grandchildren. So this is what's coming through as the next generation. So this is a full life from early young to quite a bit older. This coming through as grandchildren. Doing well. Talking to whoever is the ancestors in the sky. You talk to your ancestors in the sky. This is something is coming through. Like you look up at the Pleiades or the Northern Lights or something like this, and you very much connect with your ancestors in that way in that time. It's something that you would probably do now. You know, when you talk to the ancestors in the sky, you know that you are heard. You know because of what you lived through. You know because of how you honored it. And the Pleiades keeps coming through about the sleeper and the Pleiades. That's what I've got. That's complete. Holy smokes. Beautiful. Holy cow. Really, really way back. Yeah. And I would just call this the sleeper. That's what this is all about the faith in the sleeper. Holy smokes. Beautiful. Yeah. Wow. A lot of courage.
But I'm an old soul.
Yeah. Quite old. Quite old. Holy smokes. Wow, kazow. All right. That's what came through. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. I need some water after that one. Running out of space to put the cards. That happens sometimes. So, okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.